Hello everyone. So today we are going to study on how to install Composer. Fine. So Composer is nothing but dependency manager for PHP, which helps us to download the entire Laravel. And over here you can see the getcomposer.org contains the download link, and I'm just going into it. Over here you can find that there are many ways to download Composer. One of the ways is downloading using PHP commands. Fine. And the another way, because I'm using Windows operating system, I'm just going to download composer setup.exe, over which you can see that it is the latest version of Composer. Fine. I'm just going to download it, save it to my favorite place wherever I want it, and then run the following exe file. Okay, so after getting downloaded and everything gets completely done, I'm just going to double click it, run it. You can see that there are two options: install for all users and install for me only. Fine. So I'm just going for install for all users. That's recommended one. After which it's just nothing but next and next. Fine. And after all, it's going to be installed. I'm just going to click on developer mode over here. You can see that developer mode contains a lot of options, but it does not contain uninstaller with it. Fine. Okay, so clicking on next. Here is where my Composer is going to be installed, and it's going to occupy approximately 2.9 MB. Here it needs php.exe, which I already installed it using XAMPP. Fine. So before installing PHP Composer, you need to install XAMPP. Fine. I think you better know how to do that. Okay. So over here it is asking me if there is any proxy server needed or anything as such. So if there is, you can input it, and here is the configuration that is shown. You have selected and everything that you need to know about installations. So I'm going to click on install, and it's going to show me after installation, it's going to show me the following things: that if this Composer does not work, you need to restart or log in and log off and do certain stuff. Fine. But in my case, I didn't need it to restart or log in and log off and everything as such. Fine. So if you need it in your end, then you have to restart it once if possible. Fine. And then it will start working. Okay, so I'm just going to click on next after this moment. Fine. So all these things are just for installing Composer, and then we will be going forward for how to download and compile the entire versions of Laravel, and then run the hello world or local program over there. Fine. And I don't need to view the documentation. I'm just going to click finish. Okay, so over here I'm just opening command prompt. In my case, I have installed Commander. Fine. And I'm just typing Composer, pressing it enter, and you can now see that the Composer is installed with all such of options that is provided by the Composer. Fine. You can also see the version that I have installed with. It's of 1st April, that is the latest one till date. Fine. 2.0.12, and it has a lot of features and options to be scrolled with if you like it. Fine. It's not needed in the developing section as of now. Fine. So everything is working fine. Yes, great. So one more thing, after installing Composer, we need to go to our favorite directory, wherein we can check it out that how to go forward with installation of Laravel. Right? So with this thing, I'm just going to D drive. It's fine. And yes, one more thing, I have also opened the Laravel docs, over which you can see that there are 3 commands to execute the Laravel. Fine. So with this thing, I'm going to see D drive. I have already created one folder, that is batch 22, and in that I'm just going to create a Laravel project. So looking at the Laravel docs, I'm just going composer, create project, Laravel/Laravel, and whatever the project name I want to give it. Right? So in this case, let me see if I can. Okay, so Laravel/Laravel means I'm asking to composer, please take the Laravel framework and into which I want the stable and latest version of Laravel. I'm asking composer to create a project for it. Fine. And the project name should be demo app. Fine. So it will create a folder named as demo app, and after which it will download a lot of files from its website, and it will create a lot of folders and file structures and dependencies and a lot. Fine. And by which you can see that it is downloading files right now. Approximately 105 files has to be downloaded. Fine. Let's wait for a few minutes and then we will go forward. You can also find this Laravel docs over there, at which you can see that there are two different commands by which you can install the Laravel. One is using composer and another is also using composer, but it is a global command. Right? In both the cases, Laravel will be downloaded. In this case, fine, you can see that you can the downstairs it says composer global require Laravel/Laravel, and upper says Laravel composer create a project. In the first section, you always have to download the new file from Laravel. In the second section, it downloads once and then reuses it every time. I'm just typing PHP artisan serve after going into this folder demo app. Fine. So you can see cd demo app, and then I'm typing PHP artisan serve. It is starting with the port number 8000. So to run and execute this thing on the browser, I can have two different ways. That is localhost :8000, and you can also type 127.0.0.1:8000. Both the ways are correct in that sense. Fine. Localhost represents the same IP address. So I'm just typing 127.0.0.1:8000 and pressing it enter. Waiting for a few seconds, and you can see the output remains this. The output is on the screen. After which everything has been completed and working fine. Okay. So thank you all for watching to this section, and thank you so much for coming to this lecture series. Fine.